We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Plato. You think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. I didn't see the light until I was a man. Bane. This is not the beginning nor the end, for this is not day one. This is a lifetime process. O.Sanchez. And I want to tell you about the first time I asked for help. It was a dark time. It was a dark place. I was crying in my car, screaming out for help. And I was praying to God. And I thank God each and every day for I am alive, for I am here. And I remember that day I called a friend and I told him that I didn't want to go on living the way that I was. I was feeling so much pain. I hadn't slept for 3 days. I called each and everybody that I had on my phone list. I remember that day, and it was not pretty. It was a very, very dark place in my life. And I remember that was around 2016, and I got here to Mexico in 2017. And along the way, there was a lot of mistakes made, yes. I mean, the process is not easy. But I know there was a little spark of light there. Because that day when I was praying to God, a little spark of hope came into my heart. Because I know there was a change that needed to be made. And I had to take that decision, and I had to take that step. And of course, there were sacrifices to be made. And in that process, I fell in love with it. When I came to Mexico and took that life or death decision to come to Mexico and dedicate myself to that process, to a longer process, and to dedicate myself to personal growth and emotional maturity and emotional intelligence. Everything that I learned here and that I keep on learning on a daily basis is for the better. And that's why I say that it's a lifetime process. A process that got a lot of smiles on a lot of my family members and a lot of people that I lost on the way. I want to tell everybody out there who is battling with any type of addiction and battling with any type of bad situation or circumstance. There's a lot of hope. There's a spark of hope for you. And I want to wish you the very best. A big hug, much love. For I am a forest and a night of dark trees. But he who is not afraid of my darkness will find banks full of roses. Much love, everybody out there, and wishing you always the best.